Have you ever felt like life is just painfully dull? Like everything's muted, colorless, like the world has lost its spark? Like hope is no longer something we carry with us, but a distant memory from childhood? It's a feeling that many people can relate to, and it's a thing we often see reflected in cinema, especially in Western films. These films tend to portray everyday life as something monotonous, even oppressive. Characters are stuck in gray offices, crowded cities, or stereo homes, slowly suffocated by routine. They often spiral into existential crises, commit crimes, or break down in their search of meaning. This portrayal is powerful and sometimes accurate, but also reinforcing the idea that ordinary life is something to escape, not embrace. But then comes a film like Amelie, directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet. Amelie offers a radically different ambition. It doesn't deny the hardships of life, but instead chooses to spotlight the beauty hidden within the mundane. Amelie Poulain, our protagonist, isn't a typical hero. She's shy, introverted, and spent most of her time in her imagination. But what sets her apart is her ability to see wonder in the smallest things. A spoon tapping creme brulee, the feeling of plunging your hand into a sack of dry beans, the way light dances off the rooftop of Paris. Amelie hasn't lost her sense of childish, and through her, Junet invites us to rediscover our own. The film transforms everyday life into a whimsical adventure, not through fantasy or spectacle, but through perspective. The same streets, cafes, and shops that would seem dull in another film become playgrounds of emotion, connection, and curiosity. Colors plays a huge role in this transformation. The dominant tones, warm yellows, deep reds, soft greens, bathe the film in a nostalgic dreamlike light. This visual warmth mirrors the warmth of Emily's heart and her innocent way of seeing the world. Each character in the film, no matter how minor, is given a moment of humanity. They all have quirks, tiny habits or rituals that bring them peace. One man paints the same Renoir over and over, searching for the right feeling. Another collects torn photo booth pictures. These eccentricities aren't laughed at all, they're celebrated. Because Jeanette seems to say our weird little habits are what make life bearable, even beautiful. Amelie herself becomes a kind of a secret guardian angel. She anonymously disrupts the life of those around her, not in a grand dramatic way, but in intimate, poetic gestures. She returns a childhood treasure to a lonely man. She set us a romantic encounter between strangers. She creates small ripples of kindness that slowly grow into waves. But for all her good deeds, Amelie still struggled with her own fears. She fears rejection, vulnerability, and real connection. In that way, she's not so different from the rest of us. Her journey isn't just about helping others, it's about learning to open her own heart. Amelie reminds us that there is magic hidden in the everyday, not in the extraordinary, but in the familiar. It teaches us that joy doesn't have to come from dramatic events or expensive pleasures. Sometimes it's in a glance, a shared smile, the quiet satisfaction of making someone's day just a little bit better. In a world that often feels overwhelming, cold, and mechanical, Amelie offers us a rare and beautiful message that tenderness still matters, that wonder is still possible, and maybe, just maybe, the ordinary isn't so ordinary after all. In the end, Amelie stands as a beautiful contradiction to the cold, hopeless portraits of light that dominate much of Western cinema. Where others show despair, Amelie shows tenderness. Where others focus on emptiness, Amelie reveals quiet joy. It reminds us that the ordinary is not something to escape, but something to rediscover, to see with new eyes, through its characters, colors, music, and narrative. The films invite us to slow down and pay attention to the little things we often overlook. A smile, a sound, a fleeting moment. These details, small as they may seem, are where life happens and where meaning can be found. Amelie is not just a story about a girl in Paris. It's a story about all of us, about finding light in unexpected places and learning to fall in love with the world again, one small wonder at a time.